However you wanted the series to go, I think it's safe to say that no matter what it was, no one expected that last night. No one expected that ending. Not even the people who were shipping them together saw that coming. Even they were shocked. But it's official. Jack and Ashi are an official ship. At least as episode 8. It might change, but right now, it's official. And for the most part, people are really happy. They like it. And a lot of people who didn't want them to be a father-daughter relationship are switching and warming up to them being a romantic relationship. Unfortunately, not everyone is like that. A little bit of the fandom is really, really pissed off. And I don't just mean just a little mad, just they're a little angry on it and then they forget about it the day later. They're pissed off. A lot of them are so mad that they're saying it ruined the series for them. And I'm just sitting here and going like, what? You were enjoying the series up until this. And this one little thing that didn't go your way, and you're not going to watch another episode? And you dare to call yourself a Samurai Jack fan? That's not how it works. You are not a Samurai Jack fan if you're clawing all this terrible just because this one thing didn't go your way. There have been so many times in a series where something didn't go the way I wanted it, and I still enjoyed the series overall. For example, in Gravity Falls, Dipper's name was never revealed. A lot of people wanted that, but his name was never revealed in the show. Now, truth be told, it was revealed later in a book, but that didn't come out until months later. So we thought that forever we were never going to know his name. It was just going to be a mystery. So, then there's also in Pokemon, I thought Ash was going to win the Kalos League. But unfortunately, he didn't. It's just like every other time, he always loses because he's a freaking loser. Then in South Park, I didn't really care about the continuing thing that they've been doing lately in the last few seasons. I liked it back when they used to do the different episode things that might have a reference to an old episode, but they were mostly different. They would move on to a different storyline, then a different one, and then a different one. And even though I don't like the continuing thing that much, I still watch this show because I'm a fan of it. And I want to support Matt and Trey's work. As a fan, I do that. I don't go and say that this one thing ruined the series for me and I stopped watching altogether. That would not make me a true fan. I should not have watched it at all from the beginning. And I mean, I understand you people didn't want it to go this way. I know you wanted it to be a father-daughter relationship, and if you are a little upset, I get that. But saying that it ruins this series for you, I just don't see how that can really happen. I mean, and people are also complaining about how Ashi wasn't fully strong in the last episode. But if they made her just the winner every time, she would be a Mary Sue. Someone who always comes out on top. And no one likes a Mary Sue. They are a very annoying characters. Just in the other episode, Ashi defeated an entire army by herself, along with her mother. I think that says something. She is a strong character. She can go and lose once in a while and she will still be great. I mean, giving her flaws actually makes her better because people can relate to her more. If you go and make her perfect, no one can relate to her. And then they were also going to complain about how she was kind of naked. Jack's been naked 100 times. Does it really matter? I don't get why people had to go and always get mad when a female character is kind of nude, but then when a male character is nude, who cares? We always live by that double standard and it always annoys me. Oh, God. But, I mean, it's understandable why some people are mad, but it's just a shipping I don't think it should go and ruin the whole series for you. I mean, if all the other episodes were good, the next 2 episodes will probably also be good, and who knows, it still might go your way in the end. I also want kind of Hans and Elsa to get together from Frozen, and most of the Frozen fandom sees us as freaking Satan, because we ship those 2 together. They're like, you support domestic abuse, and I'm just like, does it really matter? It's a cartoon. Some people just take this shipping stuff way too seriously, whether they ship them together or they don't ship them together. If there's just a way that you don't like it, whether the other person likes it the opposite way or not, they might get really mad at you for doing so, and it's just... calm down, people. It's a show. I mean, we're samurai... In the end, we're all Samurai Jack fans. We should be going against the people who are complaining about the show for stupid reasons. Not going and complaining about the stuff that just some people didn't like. And then there are the people who are saying that the relationship went too fast. They kissed way too fast, and I can see where those people are coming from, but you do have to admit that the writers they had a limit. There are only 10 episodes to the season, and so they did have to go and rush things through. With only 10 episodes, they had to get it done fast, but I can see where those people are coming from, and I suppose they could have done it maybe in the last episode, but maybe they just thought it would be squishing too many things together because they had to get through the fight of Aku, the celebration, if there is one, the preparing for it, everything. So maybe it was an hour-long episode they could do it, but in a half-hour episode, maybe they just thought it would be putting too many things together. So that's my point of it. But, and there are some people from the father-daughter thing who are starting to accept it, like the Mighty Gazelle, who makes fun of reaction videos on Samurai Jack. He's accepted it. He was a father-daughter person, but he has come to accept the relationship because, guess what? He's a true fan. He's not going to leave the series because this one thing didn't go his way. He'll stay through the things and maybe accept them if it doesn't go their way. So, we don't know what the series is going to go on from here. Maybe they'll stay together, maybe they won't. We don't know how the last battle is going to go, but as of right now, Jack and Ashi are a couple, and if you're a true fan, you should probably accept that even if you don't like it. That's my point of view. I mean, you don't have to go and like it, you don't have to say it's a great ship or anything, but it's canon, okay? So you should at least accept it. You just don't have to like it. It's amazing how fandoms can go and fight each other at times. But wherever the last 2 episodes go, I'm sure they'll be great, and I hope that they'll bring the fans back together rather than fighting each other, because we shouldn't be doing that. We should be coming to each other just how each episode is really good. It's a fictional shit, people. Don't let it destroy your lives. Samurai Jack isn't supposed to give you all these philosophy lessons on how to control your life. But it doesn't really matter now, so like I said, hopefully the last 2 episodes are really good, but I hope that Jack and Ashi do stay together, but if they don't, I'll accept it because it was a really good series, and I'm glad I watched all the episodes.